press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello everyone. Well, I am here with you with the same topic, that is parts of speech. In the previous session we have completed first 3 parts of speech. Those are noun, pronoun and verb. And I hope you have come to know about those concepts. Today, let's deal with the 4th parts of speech, that is adverb. Observe the word here, what it is, adverb. So, here we can split this, adverb. Adverb means which adds something to the meaning of verb and it tells how the verb it is going on. Verb means you all know what it is. It is an action word. So a word which shows an action, it is called as a verb. Adverb means it adds, adverb, it is a word which adds something to the meaning of verb and it tells how the verb, how the action it is going on in a sentence. Not only a verb, it also adds something meaning to the adjective and another adverb. So what is an adverb? An adverb is a word which adds and which tells us something more about action, that is verb, an adjective or another adverb. It describes. Okay, I will write the definition on the board. An adverb is a word. An adverb is a word that tells us more about verb and adjective or another adverb. Okay, so I will write here one example. Some examples I will write here. Mamata draws beautifully. So, Mamata draws beautifully. Arun speaks wisely. Okay. It is terribly, or it is very, you can use, it is terribly hot. She is really innocent. And one more sentence I will write. She spoke very politely. Okay. And the last sentence, the bag is too heavy to carry. Okay. So here I have written some examples here and I have written here definition of the adverb. So I have told you adverb. Adverb means which adds something to the meaning of the verb and it tells how the action is going on, how the work it has taken place. Adverb, it doesn't only tell us about a verb and it also tells us more about an adjective or another adverb. So before going to this, adjective I have told you. Adjective means it describes noun and pronoun. For example, she is beautiful. Okay, she is beautiful. Beautiful is an example for adjective. Because beautiful, that very word, it is describing about the noun, pronoun there. Which is the pronoun there? She is the pronoun. I have told you. She is beautiful. So here beautiful is an adjective. After finishing this, let's discuss about adjective also. Here for the understanding of adverb, I am telling you beautiful, this very word, it is telling us about she. She is an example for pronoun, you all know, right? A word which describes about noun and pronoun, that is called as an adjective. So here adverb, it not only tells us about verb, and it also tells us about adjective or another adverb used in the sentence. And I have written here 6 examples here, and those 6 examples will clear you about the definition. So first of all, I have written here, Mamata draws beautifully. Okay. So what Mamata she is doing? She is drawing. What? She is doing the action here. Action here is draws. Then which part of speech here it is? Verb. Because draw, what it is telling? It is telling, it is showing the action. A word which shows an action, it is called as a verb, right? Draws, it is an action, then it is an example for verb. Mamata, it is a, what it is? It is a noun. Which kind of noun it is? It is a proper noun, because a proper noun is the name given to a particular person. Is that so? In the previous class you have come to know. Mamata is a noun, it is a proper noun, okay? So draws is the verb. How the verb it is going on, how the action it is going on? Beautifully. Then beautifully is an example for adverb, because this word, no, it is telling us about the verb. It is telling us how the action is going on. Have you understood? So Mamata draws beautifully. Beautifully, this word it is telling us about the verb. A word which describes verb. Here I have written the definition which tells us more about the verb. It is called as adverb. How it is going on? It is going on very beautifully. Okay. The next sentence I have written, Arun speaks wisely. Who is speaking here? Arun is speaking. Arun is the noun, right? Speaks, it is showing us an action. Speak is an example for verb, and how the verb it is going on, how the verb it has taken place? Wisely. Then wisely is the adverb. Okay. So what it is? Wisely. Usually adverbs are formed generally. Most of the words, most of the adverbs will be added ly. Okay. So here Arun is the proper noun, speaks verb, wisely is the adverb. How he is speaking, how the action is going on? Wisely. Wisely is the verb, it is describing about the verb. Okay. Then it is terribly hot. How it is? It is very hot. We used to say hot, no? Here it is an example for adjective, because hot it is telling us about it. It is a pronoun, right? Adjective is a word which tells us about noun and pronoun. So here the word hot, it is telling us about it. It is a pronoun. It is a pronoun. Is the helping verb. Terribly is the adverb here. Which is the adverb? Terribly is the adverb. So I have told you here, adverb is a word which tells us about more about verb and also the adjective. So which is the adjective here? Hot is the adjective, and how it is? Adjective, how it is? It is very terribly hot. Then terribly, here it is ADV, I will write here. Terribly is an example for adverb, and hot is an example for adjective. Okay. Next, she is really innocent. She is innocent. Innocent is an example for adjective, because that very word innocent, it is telling us about she. She is an example for pronoun. And how she is innocent? She is really, truly, she is really innocent. Really here is an example for adverb. This really, it is telling us more about this adjective. Innocent is an adjective. Okay, really this is an example for adverb and it is telling us, it is describing us about the adjective here. Have you understood? And the next example I have written, she spoke very politely. So here very and politely are the two adverbs I have used. She spoke very politely. Spoke is a verb. How the speaking it is going on? Politely, very politely. Politely is an adverb and how the adverb it is going on? Very politely. So here I have written, an adverb is a word which tells us more about verb, adjective and also another adverb. Here very is an adverb and it tells us more about another adverb. Okay, and the last sentence I have written, the bag is too heavy to carry. So the bag is too heavy. Heavy, observe the word here, heavy is an example for adjective. How the bag it is heavy. It is an example for pronoun. How the adjective it is too. Too is an example for adverb here. Have you understood? So I will move on to some more examples to clear your doubt. So I have told you, again I will repeat, adverb. Adverb means which adds something to the meaning of verb and tells us how the action it is going on. And adverb it not only tells us about verb but also it tells us about an adjective and another adverb, how I have told you. Okay, for example we will tell Rama is very intelligent. Rama, proper noun, is helping verb, very is the adverb, intelligent is the adjective. Intelligent, who is intelligent here? Rama is intelligent. Intelligent it is telling us about the noun, then it is an example for adjective. Adjective, how it is? Very intelligent, then very is an example for adverb. Okay, so I will deal with some more examples for your better understanding. I will write on the board and you should just listen to me and make some notes regarding the examples and the definition in your notes. So there are many kinds of adverbs. So sometimes adverbs will tell us about the manner, how the action it is going on. Sometimes adverb it tells us about the time. It tells us about the place and it tells us about the quantity and also tells us about how often. So there are many kinds of adverbs. So just I will write the examples. I won't go with the I won't go with the kinds here. So for your understanding, I will tell you adverbs of manner. Adverbs of manner means those adverbs will tell us how the action it is going on. Adverbs of place, it will tell us where the action it is taken place. Adverbs of time, when it is taken place. Adverbs of the quantity, how much it is. Like that, many forms of adverbs are there. So today I will discuss only about 4 forms. Okay. So here I will write you about adverb of manner. Okay. For your understanding, I will tell you adverb of manner. So it tells us about how the action it is going on. Okay. I will write one example here. I will write one example. The children laughed. The children laughed loudly. Okay. The children laughed loudly. Second one, the deer ran fast. One more example I will write. Vinay writes neatly. So this is one form of the adverb. Again the second form, adverb of time. So time it will tell us about when. Okay. Again I will write here some 3 examples. We went for a picnic. We went for a picnic yesterday. Okay. We went for a picnic yesterday. I will talk to you. I will talk to you afterwards. Okay. So here I have written two adverbs here. Adverb of manner and adverb of time. Okay. So here adverb of manner. Manner means the way how the activity is going on. So the children is the noun. Okay. Laugh is the verb. It is showing an action. Okay. Loudly is an example for adverb. How the children are laughing? They are laughing loudly. The manner here we are coming to know. Second example, the deer ran fast. Here the manner how the deer runs. Which word it is telling here? Fast. Fast is an example for adverb. Vinay writes neatly. Vinay, proper noun, writes. First form of the verb. Verb first form. It is in the present form. Neatly. Neatly is an example for adverb. How Vinay? He is writing. He is writing neatly. So these three adverbs. These adverbs are telling us about the manner, about the work, how it is going on. Okay. So second one is adverb of time. Time means we used to say, I come early, I come late. She comes tomorrow. She has come yesterday. So like that, so we will tell us about time. Okay. We went for a picnic yesterday. So yesterday is an example for adverb because it is telling us about the time. I will talk to you afterwards. So afterwards it is an example for adverb because it is also telling us about the adverb. Okay. So here I have told you about two examples. Many more examples I can give you. Adverb of manner. Manner means, for example, Sachin Tendulkar plays cricket magnificently. I talk continuously. Okay. I teach beautifully. Okay. So my mother cooks deliciously. My father cooks good. My father cooks deliciously. You can take again. So in the same way, my brother, he draws picture very neatly. Both are adverbs. Like that, the manner. About manner I have told. So here adverb of time. For example, sun rises every day. Every day is an example for what? Adverb, right? I get up early in the morning. Early is an example for adverb. Like that. So here adverb of time. Shall I move forward? Okay. So the next thing is adverb of place. Adverb of place and adverb of frequency we will go. Okay. So the next one is adverb of place. Okay. So here also I will write some examples here. The doctor has gone out. Okay. Second example, I have left my purse. I have left my purse upstairs. Okay. So next one I will go. Adverb of frequency. Adverb of frequency. Frequency means how often the work it takes place. How often. Place means here you can take where it is going on. Okay. So adverb of frequency. So Raju never tells lie. Okay. Second one, dog always chase. Here I will take S. Okay. Dogs always chase cats. And one more example I will take. They rarely go for playing. So here I have written some example. So you can observe here, adverb of place means here how the action is going on, where the action it is going on. Adverb, it is telling us where the action it is going on. The doctor is a noun, has gone verb, out is an example for adverb. Doctor is a common noun. I have told you, a name given in common, it is called as common noun. Doctor, it is the common noun. Has is the helping verb, gone is the main verb, out is the adverb, because it is telling us where the doctor has gone. So that is an example for adverb. I have left my purse upstairs. So where I have left? Upstairs. So upstairs is an example for adverb. Okay. Next, adverb of frequency I have written. Frequency means how often the work it is going on. So for example, I always come to you to clear my doubts. Always is an example. I never ever do that work. Never ever are the example for adverb. So here also, Raju never tells lie. Never is an example for adverb, because never, it is telling us about what? The verb. Tells is the verb, right? The word which tells us about the verb, it is called as a adverb. So here also, dogs always chase cats. Always means it is telling us how often it is. It is telling us about frequency. They rarely go for playing. Very rarely they go for playing. How the action it is going on, how often. For example, frequency means the duration, frequency, it is telling. So here are some of the kinds I have today I have dealt with. So what I want you to do is, you have to read the textbook. You have to read your lessons. You have to read some sentences in English, and you have to identify. You should analyze yourself. Which part of speech is that? So if it is doing an action, you have to come to know. That is an example for verb. If it is a word used instead of noun, you have to come to understand. So that is an example for pronoun. If the word it is telling us about the verb, then it is an example for adverb. A verb, if it is telling us about the subject, noun and pronoun, that is an example for adjective. So like that, you have to analyze yourself. And when you look at the dictionary, in dictionaries also you can find there which part of speech they used to give. They will give in a short form. For example, they will give like this: n means pronoun, adv means adverb, adj means adjective, pre means preposition. Like that they used to give in the dictionaries also. So you have to go through the dictionaries, you have to go through the sentences, and you have to analyze yourselves which parts of speech, and you have to think yourself. Okay, grammar needs immense practice. Without practice you can't understand grammar. Okay, so I am listening to you, I can understand, so it is not at all possible. You can understand, but only not up to the mark. Only half of the topic you may come to know. Okay, so I think you have come to know about adverb. So let's move on to the next topic. Again I will repeat, adverb. Adverb, it is a word which tells us more about verb, an adjective or another adverb. It tells us how the action is going on, how the action it is taken place. Is that clear? Okay, so the next part of speech is adjective. See, adjective as I have already told you, adjectives are the words which tells us about noun and pronoun. So noun means it is a naming word, right? Fifth part of speech, adjective. So what do you mean by noun? Noun, it is a naming word. Pronoun means it is a word which is used instead of noun. Then adjective means it is a describing word. Adverb also it is describing. Don't get confusion regarding adverb and adjective. Many of the students, they will have a lot of confusion regarding adverb and adjective. Adverb means it tells us about verb, adjective, adverb. Adjective means it describes about noun and pronoun. It tells us about the subject in a sentence. So I will write here definition. An adjective is a describing word. So in short, what we can call it as a describing word that tells us more about noun and pronoun. So I will write some of the examples on the board. A large angry bear. Okay. Second one, a pretty red rose. Third one, an ox is a patient animal. So fourth one, we eat healthy food. Vicky is a sensible child. So here I have written some examples here. First of all, I will go over the definition. Adjective means it is a describing word. What it describes? It describes the subject. It describes noun and pronoun. It tells us more about noun and pronoun, how they are. Example, as I have told you, she is beautiful. Who is beautiful there? She is beautiful. She is an example for pronoun. Our school is very big. Big is an example for adjective, because big, that very word, it is telling us about what? It is telling us about our school. Our school is a noun. My mother is strict. Strict is an example for adjective, because strict, that very word, it is telling us about my mother. Mother is an example for noun. And this chalk is hard. Hard is an example for adjective, because hard, it is telling us about chalk. Chalk is an example for noun. They are, what we can say, they are cunning. Okay, they are cunning. Cunning is an example for what? Adjective. Cunning, that word, it is telling us about they. Okay, fox is a ferocious animal. Fox, noun. Ferocious, adjective. So in the same way, adjective is a word which tells us about noun and pronoun, which tells us more about noun and pronoun, how they are. Okay, so here you can observe, here I have written some examples here. A large angry bear. So bear is an example for noun, right? How the bear is? It is very large and angry. See, these two both are the examples for adjective. Okay. So a pretty red rose. Red rose, how it is? How it is? Pretty. Pretty red rose. For example, you can write this sentence as red rose is pretty. I will change this sentence as here. Red rose is pretty. So this very word, it is telling us about rose. Rose is an example for adjective. Okay. Here also bear is large. Okay. Large is an example for adjective. So an ox is a patient animal. Ox is the noun. How it is? It is very patient. Okay. Adjective. We eat healthy food. So observe here. So healthy. We eat healthy food. What we have to eat? We have to eat healthy food. So here adjective is healthy because food, how it should be? Food, it should be healthy. Okay. So healthy, it is telling us about food. Vicky is a sensible child. Sensible is an example for adjective. See. All these words are telling us about noun and pronoun. So these are telling us about noun. A word which describes about noun. So that is called as an adjective. So here I will write some more examples. I will write some more examples for your understanding. The Taj Mahal is beautiful. Okay. Her house is small. He is very poor. The child is cute. Okay. So here again I have written some examples here. So the Taj Mahal is beautiful. Beautiful, this word is an example for adjective. So because this word, it is telling us about what here? Noun here. The Taj Mahal is an example for proper noun. So this word, it is telling us about the noun. Then it is an example for beautiful. Her house is small. House, noun. How the noun is? Very small. He is very poor. Poor is an example for adjective. Very is an example for adverb because this word it is telling us about again adjective. Then it is an adverb and it is an adjective. The child is cute. What is cute here? Who is cute here? Child. How it is? It is very cute. Then cute is the example for adjective. So there are three adjectives. No, adjectives have 3 degrees of comparison. So you have come to know about degrees of comparison in your junior classes, and in the coming sessions we will go in detail with that. So now today only you just deal with which are those. Okay, there are 3 degrees of comparison. So when we compare to one another, we usually take adjectives. Adjectives means quality. Okay, adjectives means quality. So here I have written beautiful. It is a positive adjective. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Big, bigger, biggest. Small, smaller, smallest. Useful, more useful, most useful. Healthy, healthier, healthiest. Small, smaller, smallest. Cute, cuter, cutest. Okay. Wealthy, wealthier, wealthiest. Pretty, prettier, prettiest. Okay. So these are some of the examples for adjectives. So adjective, now you just know about the word adjective and you should be able to identify the adjective. So adjective means it is a describing word. What it describes? It describes about noun. It describes noun and pronoun. It describes the subject. Okay. So this is what about today's class. I think so you have understood. Okay. And again I am telling you, grammar is a part of mathematics. Only when you practice, then only you will come to know. Grammar needs immense practice. Okay? Practice well, study well, read well. Keep learning. Thank you.